Hello my friends and fellow YouTubers, welcome to another Planetside 2 video. In this video I will be flying a couple of Reavers, and the first one you see here is my own. I have the hovering or hover airframe on it, and I picked that one because I like the vertical thrust. I think it comes in very handy. But when I picked it, it was a really tough choice between that one and the Dogfighting Airframe. So what you're gonna see later on in the video is a couple of my outfit friends are spawning a few Reavers for me that have the dogfighting airframe, and hopefully you'll see the difference. So now, aside from the airframe, my Reaver is equipped with the Vortex rotory and also the infamous breaker rockets, or the rocket pods. Now the splash damage of the breaker rockets have been nerfed significantly. I think they have only half the splash damage as they used to be, so I believe now, as far as I know, the ESFs are the only vehicles in the entire game that actually requires you to hit the target. And I think that you can equip every other vehicle in the game with a weapon that does massive splash damage. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I've also spent a lot of certs into upgrading the amount of ammo I can carry with both my weapons. And as I'm pretty sure you can see, I use the infrared scope as well. And as you can see, I'm using it in situations where I don't even really need it. So now, watching me spamming a lot of breaker rockets on infantry probably doesn't make that much interesting gameplay. So for the first Reaver that I'm gonna test here is this Reaver was spawned for me by Decus. Thank you a lot, Decus. And it has the level 2 dogfighting airframe. Of course, it has the breaker rockets, as you can see, but he has also equipped this Reaver with a weapon that I've never tried out before. It's called the M30 Mustang AH, and the AH stands for Air Hammer. It is kind of a canister shotgun type weapon, and the magazine size is 3, at least by default. So here you're gonna see the power of this weapon as I find a infantry. You see, there he is, and it took me 2 shots to kill him this time. I think you can kill him with 1 shot if you get a little bit closer or get a little bit better aim. And well, isn't that exactly what this game needs, right? More vehicle weapons designed to kill infantry. Now, there's been a lot of discussions about the balance between infantry and vehicles in this game, and I just want to point out one thing that a lot of people seem to forget when it comes to these things, is that one of the most important factor when it comes to the balance between infantry and vehicles is map design, and hopefully that is going to turn to the favor of infantry later on as new maps comes out. At least that's what I hope. But right now there are very few places where infantry actually has the upper hand, and they seem to be so crowded most of the times, or at least during the most populated times, that it's almost unplayable due to the low frame rate you get in these situations. Anyway, here you can clearly see that this gun that has been very unpopular, at least up until now, actually does have a viable role in this game, and yeah, killing infantry. Now, I didn't really get a chance to test it in a dogfight in this round. I was close to testing it before there, but somebody rammed into me and I lost the sight that I was chasing. But I gotta say, the level 2 dogfight makes a big difference compared to my Reaver, and it actually, at least now that I'm not used to it, it actually makes it harder for me to aim. It is of course a matter of getting used to, and I've never used it before. I've used it, yeah, well actually I've used it once or twice before, but it was a while ago. But I gotta say, when it comes to the M30 compared to the Vortex, I would choose the Vortex, at least so far. And the reason why I think the Vortex is better is because it seems to be more effective against vehicles, and I really want that. So at least at this range, shooting on a lightning like I just did, it didn't seem to do that much damage, so well, lucky me, I have the breaker rockets. Now, what I gotta say though is that the dogfighting airframe is definitely something I'd like to try out more, and it seems to be something I could really get used to. It would obviously take some time. I need to practice it a little bit more, and before I can actually say what I think about it. Another thing that I definitely also want to try out is that gun, the Hailstorm of the Sight. Nice shooting there, Mr. Eint something. So now, after that humiliating defeat that I forgot to edit out, it's time for me to try out Varn's Reaver, and Varn has level 3 dogfighting airframe on his Reaver, and it starts to throw me off quite a bit, I gotta say. This is not something I can handle at the moment. I need a few hours with this, I believe. But hopefully it will be fun for you to watch, so by all means have a laugh.
Go what?
The ones in the Reaver, there's a guy on top of the Jaeger's Crossing Tower.
I got the guy that killed the lip.
A Reaver on top.
I'll do it. I'll get a light assault up then. I like doing that. It's fun.
Guys, I need some gunners for my Liberator. I've got the Tail A6, the mortar thing. I've got the
You at the warp gate?
Zephyr. Yeah, I'm at the warp gate now.
I'll join you.
Awesome. Never mind. I won't do it because.
Alright, joint wing. Spawning new one here.
My jetpack doesn't work.
You spawned it? Oh, there you are.
Yeah. I need one more.
You know, that guy's still not dead.
Yes, Joint Wing, he is dead. I just killed him, and I'm pretty sure I told you so also, but obviously I wasn't clear enough. Now, a few things that have changed in the latest patch, aside from nerfing the breaker rockets, was that they increased the damage flak does, and they buffed the anti-air. A few changes was made. I don't know all of them, I don't know any numbers or anything, but from now on you definitely need to be more careful while flying, especially ESFs. And they also did buff the Liberator air-to-air defenses. Quite a bit, I believe. I'm not really sure. Also here, I don't have any numbers. But they not only did they buff the damage the weapons does, but there was some other changes that was made, and again, be careful ESF pilots.
Oh, I love being able to actually aim upwards with the rear gun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good.
Feels great, man.
As you can hear my outfit mates here talking about the rear gun of the Liberator, it has been moved, so it is now significantly more effective, and obviously very popular for all the Liberator gunners, all the Liberator pilots as well, obviously, since they are much more viable against the ESFs, and yeah, again, be careful ESF pilots.
Go back. Go back.
Not to the side still, isn't it?
Don't see any tangles. Not that I can fire.
Or,
at
you
least.
know, give me the ability to look backward just a bit.
There you go, 5 in a row.
What the fuck is hitting us? Oh, it's up in the mountains. Gotta get higher.
So now, when it comes to the Dogfighting Airframe, this is something that I need to spend more time with before I can give you something interesting. And hopefully I'll be able to. There are a few people, there are a few mates of mine in the outfit that has it, so I'll see what I can do. But I'm not going to upgrade my own Reaver with the Dogfighting Airframe, at least not at the moment. There are other places where I need to put my certs, so we'll just have to wait with that, and hopefully I'll be able to borrow a few Reavers of my friends.
The enemy has heavy armor in the area.
Switch to rear gunner if we're flying away, you might as well take some pot shots.
Yeah, I was in the rear. Just jumping between them and checking all areas.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
really
that was close.
Oh, Matti, you turned so very quickly.
And let me tell you, that mag rider is probably the luckiest mag rider of the day. So anyway, that's all I had for now. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you Varn and Dekas for letting me try out your Reavers. And by all means, check out the rest of the channel. I have more than 40 videos of Planetside 2 by now. And there is like maybe 10 of them about flying, some such. So thank you, and bye for now.
You usually just don't get in a situation where you have to get away.